What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle, and yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new blessings, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. Yes, free, Free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here, King Hustle, King Hustle X1M, no rags, just riches. King Hustle Crazy Reactions, The Hustle Family, Turn Motivation into Means, Dog Pound Exotic Pups, Goosebumps Horror Stories, Sleeping with the Rain, Walkie Made, King Hustle Loud, King Hustle 2.0. Yeah, that's it. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title in every video. Once you click the title in every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. Alright, got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video. Make sure you see this face. Make sure you get legit business and you get it what you pay for. Alright, before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only. Not telling anybody to do anything. Sure. Let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems. I'm back at it again with the sauce, so you know I'm back at it again with the information that's going to turn you to a boss. So you tired of being a zero, you ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your pen, get your notepad, and we're about to get to these gems that's going to help you win, all right? Because y'all already know I got so many places for y'all to get some money. So many different banks, lenders, groups, credit unions, you name it, where to give you the bad with bad credit. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Lake Trust Credit Union. Yes, Lake Trust Credit Union is giving signature loans. Yes, the big bag with just your signature. $50,000 signature loans on the personal side, which will report to your personal credit report as a primary trade line, which will help you start getting major funding on your business side. All right, so in today's video, we're about to get to these gems. We're about to get to this information that's going to help you win. And when did I upload this? Alright, so a lot of people want to get major funding. A lot of people want to get the bag. A lot of people want to get rich. A lot of people want to, turn their life around, start making something happen. And a lot of people just don't understand how people are actually making these things happen. So today's video, I'm gonna drop some gems so how you can start getting the bag from these these credit unions, banks, and groups. All right, so Lake Trust, $50,000 signature loan. So when it comes to getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, you gotta understand. Y'all have to understand. It's not when it's bad credit. They want to see how much money you making, how much debt you got in your payment history. If you can't show and prove that, it's gonna be hard. So at Lake Trust Credit Union, they got a signature loan, unsecured signature loan, right? Where you can use this as a personal loan option for almost any large single purchase or expense. If you want a predictable multiple payments after completing your purchase or project, this loan option may be right for you. All right, so they got low interest rates from 10.50. Minimum loan amount is $500. Predictable monthly payments over a fixed term. Good for a large single purchase or expense. No collateral required. No application fee, no prepayment penalty, and up to 120 monthly payments or single payment terms. All right, so this loan will help you. This loan will help you for sure. Get the things that you need, and it will report to your credit report as a primary trade line. We all know trade lines are there to help you on your credit report show and prove that you can manage money. And we all know out there that there are sites. There are places that you can go to fix certain documentation that you need. So let's say you got a bank statement and I don't know, they messed up on how much you made that month. Instead of making $3,000 that month, you made $10,000 that month. I don't know, let's say. But there are sites for you to fix that, hypothetically speaking. All right, so we all know about PDF filler and all type of sites like that. So if there's a way, if there's a will, there's a way to get anything that you want and anything done. So you got to start adding the debt to your credit report. You got to start showing these banks, lenders, and groups that y'all can manage money. Stop trying to clean your credit report. All them accounts that y'all got, leave them there because you need that debt. If you got a low number debt, you don't expect to get a high limit loan. That's just what it is. The more money that you can show and prove that you can pay off, the more money that they will lend you. So if you showing and proving that you can pay off $2,000, don't expect to get a $30,000 loan. They gonna give you how much money are you making? Do you make enough money? There's a lot of people out there that make $3,000 a month before taxes. So after taxes, roughly nowhere near that. So y'all gotta understand, if you're somebody that's looking to get some money just to go spend it and buy things and do nothing with it, don't even try to get no loan. But if you're somebody that understands that this loan will help you get a major loan on your business side, you're just gonna use this as collateral, means you're gonna get this loan, leave it in your bank account, and just have that loan pay its own self off. That's the best way to go, because as you're paying off this loan, it's going to be reported, and as you start building your business credit, they're going to see that, and they're going to say, okay, we're going to lend you more money, and each month or in each couple months, every couple months, they're going to give you a higher limit. So that's how all of this works. So adding debt to your personal credit profile, adding debt to your personal credit will help you with your new small starter business, because a lot of people that don't want to take the time to build up their business. A lot of people that don't understand that actually building up your business is probably one of the easiest things to do, because all you're doing is adding trade lines. All you're doing is adding certain accounts and certain accounts to your credit report and paying on them each month. A lot of trade lines be credit builder accounts, which means it's basically a savings account. And all you're doing is, let's say you get a $10,000 trade line from creditstrong.com. It's going to be a savings account. So each month you're going to pay on this $10,000 and it's going to go into an account. And once you pay off this $10,000, you're going to lock the account and get your $10,000 back. Easy as that. And every time you make a payment, it's going to report to your credit report as a good payment history. So you made your payment on time, which the credit builders, the banks, lenders, the groups want to see that you are making payments on time. And if you're making payments on time, that means you're making some type of money that you can manage money. So this is how you get approved for loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, point blank, period. So if you're not making that much money, like I said, there are sites that will allow you to correct certain things on your documentations, and we're going to leave it at that. And there are a lot of lenders, there's a lot of banks, there's a lot of loan officers that will help you with certain things that will help you push your loans through. So let's get our debt up. Let's get more debt. Let's start boosting the debt on our credit reports. Let's start getting these trade lines. So creditstrong.com has $10,000 worth of trade lines. And from creditstrong.com, you can go to Magnum Credit, which has $30,000 of trade lines. So that's $40,000 right there. And you got the self, the A-list, the kickoffs. You got so many different places where you can get trade lines to add to your credit because you need the debt. They don't care about the debt that you had back then. They care about the debt that you have right now. Are you managing debt right now? Because a lot of people don't have debt. A lot of people can't manage money right now. Why would somebody lend you money and you can't manage money? You wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Nobody would do it. It's already, people got a hard time getting money from people now. So y'all got to understand, you got to start being focused on understanding that the more debt, the more money that you get. Let's say it all together. The more debt that you have, the more money that you'll get. The more debt that you have that you can show on your credit report that you can pay off, the more money that these banks, lenders, and groups will give you. All right? So unsecured loans, secured loans and credit cards. These are another way to boost your credit profile. And these are loans and credit cards that you can get utilizing your own money and putting your own money up as collateral. That will allow you to start your own credit limit on your credit profile. So you got $10,000, we're going to get you a $10,000 loan, secure loan. Your credit limit on your credit profile now is $10,000. And as you pay it off, you're going to boost, they're going to, every so often, they're going to raise your credit limit, which will allow you to start getting major loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. Y'all got to learn and start learning how to finesse these loans. If you only able to get a $2,000, $3,000 loan, that's perfectly fine, because that's going to report to your credit report as a primary trade line. And if you leave that money in there and have it pay itself off, it's going to have good payment history. It's going to help you start getting major loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. This is what people are doing. They are getting the most trade lines. They're getting the most loans and credit cards that they get, and they're allowing them to pay off their self. They're not touching it, because we all know everything on the personal side is for emergency purposes only. If there's an emergency that you need a lump sum of money, everything on the business side is for business purposes only. And we all know it takes money to make money. So you got to pay payroll. You got to go buy some tools, some equipment. You got to buy a studio. You got to buy a car, to whatever that you need to buy with this money for your business to succeed is what it's for. And a lot of people don't understand the difference between the two. So when you do get things on the personal side and it starts to impact your credit score negatively because it's for emergency, you're not supposed to even need that. It's for emergency. That's why you got utilization rates on your credit cards on the personal side, 10%. You get $1,000 credit card, you're not supposed to go over $100 because now you're showing the banks, the lenders, the groups, or whoever you got this credit card with that you need this money. And you never want to show anybody, any bank that you need that money. You want to show that, okay, this is just emergency purposes. I don't really need it. And that's how what they really want to see. You see how I'm doing this, copying them and pasting them and then just upload them. So you copy that regularly how you do it. And then, hold on, y'all. I'm helping my assistant help me so we can make this money. Business don't stop. So give me a second. So when you download it, did I download it? No. You download it, then come here, create, upload, video. It's gonna look like this. We're gonna reuse details, and just pick any one that match. So like, boom, something like that, boom. Next. Then add the latest short, so the last short will be that. Next. Public. Wait for it to pop up. And then just, and then drop it like that. I try to give like room videos like that. Some more. None of that, like videos like that. So you want to add those trade lines, you want to add the debt, you want to show and prove that you can manage money. Now, there's a lot of different credit unions out here. There's a lot of different loan programs. Every bank does not pull from the same credit bureau. You got 3 credit scores. You got a TransUnion, an Equifax, and Experian. Every bank don't pull from the same, all 3. That bank might pull from TransUnion. That bank might pull from Equifax. That bank might pull from Equifax and TransUnion. That bank might pull from Experian and Equifax. Creditboards.com will show you every bank in the world and who they are pulling their credit reports with. And by you knowing that, will allow you to be able to, okay, let me focus on this credit score right here, this credit report right here. Let me add trade lines that's going to report to this one to boost this one, because I know that they're going to pull from this one, and then when they go see it, it's going to look good, and I'm going to be able to get major funding. Now, we all know that you got one hard pull for each bureau. So one for Experian, one for Equifax, and one for TransUnion. So by you knowing which banks pull from where, and you find 3 banks that pull from one of each, you can get you 3 loans. So let's say you get you $100,000 loan from Lake Trust. You get you $100,000, or let's say you get you a $50,000 loan from Lake Trust, Signature. Let's say you get you another $50,000 loan from another bank, and another $50,000 loan from another bank. You just got you $150,000 of personal loans, and it won't report because they only pull them and check it from one credit bureau. And that's another trick of the trade that people use to start getting the money and major funding for their new small startup businesses. There's a lot of banks out here that give personal loans, bad credit loans with just your signature. Now, when it comes to the signature loans, it's highly suggested that you are a member with that bank, because we all know that when you are a member with that bank, they help people with bad credit, and you got an advantage of getting approved for that loan, vice versa somebody that's not a member with that bank. Now, I'm not saying you automatically gonna have a heads up of getting approved for that loan in front of somebody, but you'll have a better chance because you are a member, you have a relationship, they know you, and they're willing to help you, so you can continue to bank with them, and they want to continue to make money off of you, all right? So that's why it's always highly suggested to be a member with that bank, to build a relationship that'll help you. So once you got all those trade lines on your personal credit, you will start to build your personal credit score. You will build the debt on your credit report. You'll build the age on your credit score and the payment history, and that's what they want to see. Now, make sure that you always, and this is a personal loan, because this personal loan will report to your personal credit as a primary trade line, and this $50,000 will be added to whatever debt that you already have, which will help you out in the long run with your business. So you already got all the trade lines that I just told you in this trade line. Let's say you had a $450,000. Let's just say maybe you add $100,000. You already in good position to start getting major loans, credit cards, and lines of credit from wherever that you need to go. As long as you check the requirements, as long as you follow the instructions, as long as you paying attention, saying, okay, I probably already got that. As long as you paying attention and saying that, okay, let me add the trade lines, get that, add the trade lines to the credit report, and boost that score, you'll be good to go. And as long as the debt there, the payment history, and the age there, they're gonna see how many payments you made in a row. You gonna be good to go, right? So stop selling yourself shorts. Understand there's a billion, it's hundreds of banks out here that's giving people opportunity to get signature loans, no doc loans, bad credit builder loans, a lot of them, and people are not taking advantage of them. All right, so Lake Trust has a signature loan up to $50,000 that you can get up to 120 month payments or single payment terms. Get the bag, just a signature, no documentations. It's better off if you're a member with that bank, but if not, it's A-OK. And get the bag for you, man. Get that primary trade line to report and start working on y'all business credit and getting major funds, credit cards, lines of credit, and liquidate and leveraging it and become a self-made millionaire. All right, so laketrust.org is their website. Laketrust.org. That's LAKETRUST.org. Laketrust.com. Laketrust.org. Lake Trust Credit Union. Signature loans. Go get the bag. Personal loans. Bad credit. It could be yours. Shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping the sauce. And y'all motivate me to keep you entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 1-on-1 Limited Gems is $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing it for $600. Yes, $600. Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready. And we will go from there, all right? No screenshot, no reply, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all tapping in, getting these, tapping in with these, in-person limited gems on the crypto tour. $6,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money we meet in person. Come get y'all lessons in person. Come learn hands-on how to become a self-made millionaire, how to do these methods, get these load-ups, Cash App, Bitcoin, this Bitcoin game, all that, and start making some money quick, fast, and hurry. So make sure y'all tapping in with that. Also, make sure y'all tapping in with my credit mentorship, $2,500. Trade lines not included. I will be cleaning your credit, building your credit, personal credit, business credit, also teaching you at the same time how to do it on your own and teach you the credit game. Still looking for, make sure you go follow the Telegram Millionaire Network. Still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women for the production company. You rap, you sing, you model, you act. We will do our skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, having fun, making money. Streamers and content creators too. Also, make sure you go follow my clothing brand, Boost Web Department, that's Hustle Department in French, on IG, dropping new joggers, apparel, kids apparel real soon. Make sure you go follow my reaction channel, King Hustle Crazy Reactions. We turn up freebies, giveaways over there. Make sure you go follow my music channel, King Hustle X1M. Just dropped a new mixtape, Hustle and Flow, and a new single, Miss Coleman. Go like, share, comment, subscribe, run the views, comments, and likes up. Also, make sure you go follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. Turn up over there, freebies, giveaways, and all that good stuff like that. And just make sure y'all stay tuned and make sure y'all ready to go. Follow my Rain channel, Sleeping with the Rain, my horror story channel, Goosebumps Horror Stories, and y'all know how I get down to any of these videos. I will see you at the next lesson or video. Peace, my people.